guys, how are you going? My name's Lindsay and I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Make videos of my travels and making memories and just capturing it because time is going so fast and I just want to have all these videos to remember it. So also I do a lot of cooking and baking. You know what, I'm going to make like little food videos for like travelers, like easy food recipes, and then also I'm going to vlog my life because I want to remember this time that I've had in Canada. So pretty much what triggered this was I miss doing all my cakes with my cakes in New Zealand and doing my cake business and doing my food photography and styling my food shoots. And I've been traveling and I've been really wanting to get back into my hobbies and creating some like cool content that I can look back on. And I was like, oh well, I can't take photos of stuff because like styling cakes and styling like food just takes up so much props, and also making the food takes up so much equipment, and like I try to travel as light as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically the vlogs are just going to be like my week. I'm going to try to do them weekly. They're just going to be weekly vlogs. Hopefully have some cooking content in it, some health content in it, some fitness content in it, and just kind of be good content that people want to watch. Health sort of tips, just things that I'm learning as I learn about my health. Finding it's very, very important while you're traveling overseas. You know, you're so far from home, it's not, you don't get all the benefits because you're a foreigner in this country, so stuff like that I'm just finding it super interesting. A bit about myself. My name's Lindsay. I just turned 20. I lived in Sydney for a year and a half, and then I've also been living in Canada for a year. Born and raised in New Zealand, in the North Island. I went to boarding school at the age of 12 years old. I hated boarding school and I was there for 4 years before I dropped out of school when I was just turned 17. I had a cake business in New Zealand where I was making cakes for orders, and people would pre-order through me and tell me what sort of cake they want, and I'd make it for them. In Sydney I was working at a big establishment on the water. It's called Coogee Pavilion. I was doing all sorts there. I was being a chef, I was bartending, I was baristing, I was managing, all sorts. I loved it there. I've been in Canada and I've spent 6 months on a ski resort. That was so unreal. It was so good. I went there not knowing to snowboard, and now I can snowboard. So I was there for 6 months, and then 8 hours west. I've been living in Vancouver downtown for 6 months. So I'm actually filming this in the corner of my room, of my little room. I share a room with another guy. Some people say I'm crazy. I say I'm just, what do you call it? I say I'm just adaptable, you know? While you're traveling, money does seem to just disappear, especially when you're in a foreign country. So I do share a room with a guy, and I also have 2 other guys in this apartment. Vancouver's been really eye-opening, really self-developing and self-growing. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Just all in all, I'm really getting into my video making. And another thing that's in Vancouver, that happens in Vancouver a lot is those sirens. Get used to that. I was working as a server at Donnelly Pub Group pub in Gastown, the Lamplighter. If you are living in Vancouver, you will probably know of this pub. And yeah, I'm just gonna do lots of that. Yeah.